So I would like us to do an exercise, okay? It's not going to be like yoga or something or meditative exercise, but just to do an exercise and then I will ask you certain questions and then I will continue. Just this homily is going to be just very brief. Can you breathe in and hold your breath? Then whenever you feel you're okay, you release your breath. Can you try it? So when you have released your breath, just raise your hand and tell me you have. Thank you. So all of us, it wasn't really up to a minute. Few seconds, we are able to hold our breath. So can you count how many times you've taken in breath and given it out since you entered this house? Are you able to? You can say it out. You can say no or yes. Yes or no? No? Great. You are not able to. In today's readings, we find something that is very similar to our experience today. When you hold your breath for a long time, of course, many people would do. People go into the water and stay there for like maybe a minute or 2 or 3, but I have not seen anyone who's been in the water for more than 24 hours or even for up to an hour. Have you ever seen that in history of anyone who has been under the water for up to an hour without breath? No, he wouldn't last. He will start gasping for air, and then if he doesn't get one, what happens? He loses his life or our life. And that's what happens to us. When we hold our breath, we lose everything. Because it is in taking in and in giving out, life continues to exist, isn't it? We take in the air, we give it out as well. And that's how life continues to exist. There are things that need the air we give out, as well as there are things around us that gives us the air we breathe in. That's how life is. So there is always a reciprocity between nature and ourselves, between ourselves and nature. Friends, in today's gospel reading, we found Jesus telling us a parable of a man who decided to have everything to himself without thinking about the other, without thinking about what life holds, and thinks, I have done it, and this is me. I can now enjoy it. I need nothing again. It was just all about himself. There was nothing about the other, nothing even about God in his mind. He forgot the essence of his being. He forgot the essence of living. He was only interested in himself and nothing more. What happened to him? He lost it. Reflecting what we read in the first reading, vanity upon vanity, all is absolutely vanity. For what shall it profit us? For everything that we own, every wealth that we have amassed, and everything. And then when we die, it down goes to another person, of course, whether we like it or not. Whatever we have does not entirely belong to us. We are only administrators of what God has given to us. Friends, it's not just about money. It's also about gifts that God has given to us. We all have our talents. We all have our various gifts. We know how to make the world a better place. How do we put these things into use? Do we hoard them? Do we keep them to ourselves and forgetting the other? Saint Bonaventure would say, habere est haberi, that what we possess possesses us. What we have would have us. For the love of having increases by having. But friends, it doesn't work that way with God. Because whatever we have is a gift from God. And if we are in possession of the one who gives the gift, then we are able also to give like the one who gives us the gift, God himself. If we have accepted God in our hearts, then it is then our call to give out that which we have accepted. Him who is in us, we are called to give out, to lend out, and not to hurt them. Like I said, I want to make this very little, very short homily. I think I'm done now. You've got the message. The message is this. As long as you cannot hold your breath for long without releasing it, do not hurt God's gift to us. Do not hurt that wealth God has given us. Be ready to always stretch out your hands, for in giving we also receive. Amen.